Okay guys, 40 degrees and raining. This is my new pride and joy. Bark River knife and tool Gunny. Beautiful knife. Here we go. Got the brown micarta handle, which wasn't my first choice, but I got this thing on such a good deal that I can't complain. Here you go. You read that? There you go. Bark River knife and tool. This is a 19C27 version. This is one of their older stainless. I don't think they do these anymore. As you can see, first production run. I don't know if they had a second on this type of steel for this knife. I'm gonna take my time on this video because I didn't see much out there when I was researching this on YouTube, on the internet at all. If you don't know about Bark River knife and tool, they make some great design knife. It appealed to me because of its simplicity and its high quality. It's everything I need and nothing I don't. It's just pretty. I don't really know what to say other than this is a great knife. I'll of course do all the measurements when I get home, weigh it out and stuff like that, but let's just take a look at it. It came stupid sharp out of the box, really sharp. Goes in. It's great. These handles are nice. They're a little thicker and you can see they're contoured, which really makes a comfortable grip. It's got a ramp right there with jimping on it. Bark River contends that this is for your fire striker, so you can rub it off on that. I'm not really into that kind of fire making. I view that as more of an emergency rather than bushcraft. This is going to be my primary camping knife. I plan on taking this backpacking. It's a few ounces, but it is worth it because of its stoutness. It's thick. It's not like one of those hunks of big carbon steel 1095 quarter-inch thick, foot-long jobs, but I don't need that. That's too much weight for me to carry. And if I'm going to be thumping on something, I'll bring an axe or a machete. But this is a perfect companion. It's smaller, and I just can't say enough good things. Good balance. It's a little far back. It's not quite up there, but that's because there's a lot of material in the back. It's got the lanyard hole there. This ramp makes handling great. I really like it. A lot of guys take these off. I see no reason for that. If you need to choke up, you can get ahead of it, and gives you a little something to purchase on the top, or everyday use just like that. It's pretty nice. It's fairly thick. I'll measure when I get home with you guys, but if you can see, great job on the tip, guys. That is a thick tip all the way to the end. I love that. Love it. Fits in the hand well. I have probably large hands, I'd say, not extra large, not medium, and it's great for me. Even if I had a smaller hand, it'd be good. This is basically a scaled down version of the Bravo one, which a lot of people have and a lot of people like. This blade is just under 4 inches, which is for me a perfect size. I really like it. The Bravo one's a little bigger, and I just don't ever need that much knife for what the stuff that I do, which is, you know, camping, outdoorsy stuff, backpacking, all that good stuff, fishing. I love the classic look, classic hunter's blade. It's just, I can't say enough about it. I got this on closeout because there's no way I could afford this knife at regular price. I know most of you can't. I try and keep stuff that I show affordable and cheap. This was a splurge for me. I got it probably half off, and I just couldn't pass up the deal. I didn't, not too crazy about the color. I like things a little brighter. I don't know, brown, whatever. But hey, beggars can't be choosers, right? Still does the job, perfectly functional. So I'll take it every time. Let's take a look at the sheath. High quality leather sheath, nice and thick. another thing that I really liked about this is how high it carries. So belt loops there, knife goes in and sits up high, and this is a locking leather sheath, and that does not come out. So no snaps, no buttons, nothing to fumble with. You just pull it out and you're good to go. Put it in. This sheath comes flat as a pancake, and you have to work it in for a little while. Really no big deal. It's not even heavy either, which is the cool part. But yeah, the reason I like it, it carries up high. So your hip is going to be right about here. So you have the full handle is exposed for you to just grab and go. And it's not going to do that thing where it flaps against the side of your leg. I hate that. You ever wear a knife that where the loop is up here? Let's see. Oh, I have an example right over here. It's my Camilla's super cheap knife. I mean, you could buy like 8 of these for the price of that, but just the design of the sheath, you put it up there, the thing flaps against you on your side. If you run, walk fast, whatever, that is so annoying to me. This, it rides high, it rides tight, it doesn't get in the way, sits close to your body. You just grab it, do your thing. Love that. I think that's a great selling point that no one talks about, and a great design point that I don't see very often. I mean, you see it a lot with Kydex sheaths, and usually when I buy knives, I prefer a Kydex sheath just for that locking, free handle area. My voice just cracked, that's awesome. Free handle and locking area, but this is a leather sheath that does exactly the same thing, which is pretty badass in my opinion. Let me actually show you another knife that does this kind of the same way. This is a Tops tactical steak knife. Stupid name, great little knife. I've had this for quite a while. Kind of the same size, but you see the way the sheath is set up right there. Holds at your right at your hip, just snaps right in, and it's basically the same theory. This is just a little classier, a little more woodsman version of this, a little more military looking. So, you know, whatever appeals to you, this appeals to me a little more than this, but this is cheaper and more functional. This is, I think you can find these on sale for like 60 bucks. Brand new from Tops are like 100, 110. They're both, this is actually also a CM steel, stainless. Nice big belly, flat ground. Actually a great little knife, big fan. But that's not what this review is about. It's about this, so pay attention to this. Yeah, excellent. I'm gonna go home and get all the measurements and weights. As for use, I haven't really thumped on this that much. I've cut a bunch of branches, cleaned stuff out, just carried it around, opened a bunch of crap with it. So nothing too major, but I mean, it's still as sharp as it can be, which is pretty sweet. I love the full flat, almost full flat ground. It's just a bit of a flat spot right there that ends right about there. It's just a stout, thick, perfect size for me. Perfect size for me. I love this thing. I can't say enough good things. I'm just gonna shut up because I'm rambling now. And the knife speaks for itself, and so does the sheath. So if you ever find one of these on sale, I know most of you can't afford this, but if you ever find one on sale like I did, it's really worth the price. So take care. I'll see you when I get home.
Hey guys, so we're at home finishing up my gushing about the Bark River Knife and Tool Gunny, and we're just going to take a few quick measurements and then finish it up. So exactly like you saw when I was outdoors, let's just get right into it. So let's do some weighing first. Zero out the scale. Still look at this. Let's get it in ounces. Knife itself, 5 1/8. See how much the sheath is by itself. 2 1/4 combined. 7 1/4 ounces. So, you know, not super light, but it's pretty good for, you know, the sturdy sheath adds a bit. Full tang blades, you know, you're not gonna get them for light. They're they're big hunks of metal. So, sorry about that. Not as good as it could be, but man, pretty good for me, I think. So let's do some measurements. All right, so overall, let's take a look. I'm gonna go with 8 1/4 blade length. I am gonna go with 3 3/4 blade width. I'm gonna be able to focus it. Tad over 1/8, just a hair over 1/8. I don't know, what do you guys think? It's pretty close. Nice and thick. Let's actually take a look at the stock. And that's 3/8. So it tapers forward. There you go. Tapers forward. It's there. Thicker in the end. Which gives, actually, like I said earlier, the balance is a little far back there. But they do a good job evening it out. Love it, love it, love it. Great little knife. We'll just do a few more close-ups because it's my video and I can. Yeah. Awesome. Awesome knife. Bark River Gunny. Smaller version of the Bravo 1, but perfect for me and what I do. Great knife. And that's it. That's all I got. So, you guys take it easy. And I will see what kind of other trouble I can get into.